Yeah, both the knives are done. All the chairs are done. It's currently building the table. So that'll allow one thing to be built. We'll see what they decide to build first. It doesn't really matter. You need all of it up and running to be able to produce cloth. What are we going with? The bone carver, I think. Yeah. Okay, bone carver. I'm just gonna have it set up to craft one bone needle as soon as we get some bone. Just so I don't have to remember. There you go. And I got a tiled, but not operational because we don't even have the seeds for that one, so it wouldn't make sense. Where was I? Oop. There's some hidden clay. That won't do. Can't farm on clay. Come on. There you go. There we go. It's late on third day. I'm not seeing any goblins yet. That's odd. Hello. Other language person. Please English only. I am quite frankly incapable of talking to you otherwise. So laggy game. It's a little laggy. It's not as bad. It's normally not this laggy, it's just that I'm streaming. And I'm on a laptop. So if you're on a proper desktop with any kind of performance, anything on it, and this game runs very well. And it normally runs very well if I'm not streaming. Beyond a few keys being a little sticky. Sometimes it doesn't recognize when I type, just because I think that's part of the game code issue. At least it looks like an issue I've seen before in code. So how are you today? Yeah. Oh, they finished over here. Good. So that's this entire side cleared up for field space. Let's see. Question is, what do I want to plant where? Oh, I need cotton. So I think this one will be a cotton field. Bum, bum, bum. Mm-hmm. And I think I'll have this guy be potatoes. Right now I'm just naming the fields but not actually telling them what seeds to plant. That way they'll till all the fields and can deal with them after, get them properly set up. Okay, let's see. We have grass and wheat covered. That was potatoes and cotton. Pomegranate, I guess. E and E. Almost. I'm missing a letter. Boom. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Turn up. Let's see. We have wheat, we have cotton, we have pomegranates, grass, turnip, potatoes. That needs beets and strawberries. We'll go with beets. And last but not least, strawberries. I'll leave another 5, yeah, for everything else. I'll eventually gain access to / additional field. Yep, that's all the kinds of seeds I have right now. So that'll give my farmers the thing to do. Now another thing you can do with this, if you weren't trying to just give your farmers a lot to do, is you could set these up as stockpiles that you could say this is going to be such and such farm, and then you have it a stockpile for the seeds, and then they'll lay out the seeds, and then you disable this stockpile and put the farm there, and then the seeds are right there for the farmers to use. So I have a couple grass fields set up, so we can do that with the grass. But yeah. Come on now. There you go. Again, you do forage and then fell trees, and that way they you still get the forage item if you fell the tree, and the fell command overrides the forage, so that way you don't have to carefully pick around each tree in order to not cancel your fell tree orders. Here we go. Bandage. Any bandage, keep. $32 at all times. Oh, wait. Also, this is higher priority. The highest priority. Of course, that's not going to help until he finishes making the loom. Oop. Yep. The music cue hit. Let's see here. What do we have? What do we have? We have one raider and one fighter. Okay, the raiders are the unarmed ones. Yeah. Also, they're from the land of beasts. That's the name of the thing. The fighters might be armed, but they also have things. Oh. Hand axe. That's unfortunate. Someone might lose a limb, which would be unfortunate. But I'm a little curious. Diplomacy. Yes. 3 days, 14 hours. So almost 4 days travel time. That's pretty good. normally a lot shorter than that. Anyway, we're gonna call everyone. Everyone must fight. Which reminds me, I didn't put the nomads into a squad. Silly me. Everyone must be in the militia. Unless they're in the military. If you're in the military, you don't have to be in the militia. For reasons. Which should be self-explanatory. And yes, I know I spelled militia wrong. Did I spell it the same way? Missing the A. It's important. Boop. There we go. In case you were wondering what this is about, basically there are uniforms, which are, right now, since I don't have any armaments, the uniform is basically having no armaments. And the positions says they get a particular trait and so forth, so these guys are the way of the gnome trait, which gives them a bonus to their attack speed and dodging and stuff if they don't have any equipment or armor, which is only worth it if you don't have any equipment or armor. And then formation is basically what positions are the 5 people in the squad going to take. And I named my formation Dihit for the militia, which is the do I have to. Because reasons. Let's see, where were we? Yes, I just finished putting this guy in the militia. Now I need to make sure that everyone is attacking, that is awake, and thus capable of attacking. Eventually you get an alarm bell, which forces everyone to wake up. There. Okay. Gonna make sure everyone is attacking these guys. Boom. And we'll see if anyone dies. Goblins have been spotted. Goblin has died. Goblin has died. Now does everyone make it back to the bandages? Wherever they're at. That looks like a yes. Anyone needing the hospital now? Okay, good. And we're just about being able to do that, and someone is already butchering the goblins for delicious, delicious goblin meats. Yay! Okay, let's see here. Does it look like we lost any limbs? But I am curious how the fight went. That was the wrong button. What we're looking for is events. Recent combat. 1 second. Switching between screens while streaming. Ah. Here we go. Yes. So there's no active combat because that combat ended. So first, all of these little goblin ones are basically single turn combats where the goblin does something to the door, attempting to smash through. Speaking of which, did they actually get through the door? No, they didn't. That's good. And then eventually you get to the 2 group fights. First one, fairly short. Kicking the door, bites the door. he kicks the door, then he bites the door, which isn't effective, and punches the door, and then one of my guys bites the goblin, but the goblin dodges the attack. Yes, let's bite them. That makes sense. Okay, punches the goblin, hitting the lower body, smashing the skin, smashing the abdominal muscles, and crushing the guts. And then someone else punches the goblin and misses. And then Dorado punches. Is the goblin. Yeah. Bites the goblin, hitting the right leg, smashing the skin, smashing the muscle, and stopping at the bone. So this guy just jumped at the goblin's leg and is like, getting down to the bone. And the goblin falls to the ground for some reason. Then kicks the goblin, hitting the left eye and crushing the left eye. And the left eye has been mangled and he's temporarily blinded. Until then punches the goblin, hitting the neck, smashing the skin, and crushing the throat, causing the goblin to suffocate and die. And the second goblin, the death blow on this goblin, let's say, bites the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing the skin, and crushing the heart. He just bit the goblin's heart. He bit the goblin's heart into it, and bit the goblin's chest through the bone and everything, got to the heart and destroyed it, killing the goblin. What is wrong with you? I swear sometimes I think gnomes are part vampire. But yes, this is why I look at the combat reports. This is yeah, okay. Where are we? I was doing something productive, I'm sure. Ah yes, we finally got the loom together. So we should definitely try to keep a decent amount of cloth. And this should be second priority, second only to the actual tailoring. Eventually we'll get a dedicated tailor as well in the next wave. Here, until then the yachts can handle that. One second. Just realized the rancher. Yes. Just realized that a rancher was helping harvest things, which I don't mind, but I'd prefer if he focused on the animals. So if he really doesn't have any animals things to do or workshop, then he can go right ahead. But yeah, just double checking that. Okay, let me think. Good. Another 20 on that side, and another 20 on this side. And that'll be good. Yep. I think wheat farm number 1 and then cotton number 2, strawberries, no, beets, beets. These beets have multiple thingamabobs. Yep. Beets and strawberries can be number 3. And then 4, and then yeah, all of these guys, just making sure they're 5s. Yep. As they should be. Yep. And then wheat farm can be 4. And both of the grass things can be 4. Speaking of which, we should go ahead and make those grass things. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. There. There's that. Good. Good, 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 good. Very good. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and let the cotton field start being planted. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Bum. Got no one to hold them, no one to fold them, no one to walk away, no one to run. Cha-cha-la-la, la-la-la-la, cha-la-la, la-la-la-la. There we go. Very good. Very good. Let's see. It was chair and workbench, 3 chairs, 3 workbenches, and 3 salt plates. Three chairs, 3 workbenches. Okay. And 3 salt plates. One, two, three. Nope. The misclicks. And let's just about good. Yeah, that'll work. Organize everything. Everything must be in its place. Because I said so. Yes. 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 Words. Words are a thing.